Good afternoon, everybody. It's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me. It's lovely to have you here. It's lovely to be back at my desk again. So it's Sunday. I did say I was going to try and get 2 videos up today, but that will depend very much on the uploading. I'll get them filmed. Whether they will upload today is another matter. So I'm going to do my normal Sunday one, which should be scraps on Sunday. It's kind of scraps on Sunday. I'm using my scraps, but I'm also using up oh goodness me, excuse me, some of my Tim Holtz pages as well. So these 12 by 12 pads have a lot of these pages that are 6 by 6 and 4 of them, if you see what I mean. They're the sort of pages you would get if you bought this pad in a 6 by 6. I'm sure you already know that, but I haven't used them, so I've got a few pages out. I pulled 2 out. I made something with one of them, and I thought, oh yeah, let's do that and fill it with some scraps. Now it could be a happy mail where you share your scraps with people, or it could be a journal insert, which is what I was making them for, and then I'll use some scraps, you know, to tuck inside that are for journaling on. So really easy, mate. You can see that I've just literally, and I even did it with my ruler. I didn't even cut it. I just tore it across the middle there. So let's do that to this one, and we'll do all 3 because they literally are so quick to make. There we go. Close that time. Oh, not the pinking shears. Yeah, that time I had to, not that it matters, but I'll try and make it pleasing to your eye. Seeing as you're taking the time to sit and watch me. I don't mind distressed things like that. So then I did use it. And what have I done with it? This, because, you know, to get my foot a straight fold, because I'm not very good at folding straight lines, even on square paper. That's it. So let's do all 3 while that's out. So I hope you're all well. I am much better. Thank you so much for all your lovely get well wishes. Is that the middle? Is it? Heck, you're miles off, Denise. I'll trim that one. It's because I couldn't see where one ended and the other started. Such good collaging, you see. Yeah, actually, resting it worked wonders. I didn't think it would get better so quickly. Now, obviously, if I'm not careful with it, it will probably get bad again. Excuse me, as quickly. Let me just have a quick sip of my coffee. I must have lots of dust. I have been cutting fabrics up, I must admit. Yeah, I'm trying to clear up my area and created more mess than I started with. But you know, using things up. So I've made some journals and put them on Etsy. If you, I might as well do it straight that way first. Seeing as I've got this out. Yeah, I don't know if that's uploaded yet either. But I've shared them on YouTube so you can see what's going on. So those 2 okay. I've got I've got fabric bits in the air. I think that's what it is. Okay, so we're gonna make 3 plus that one, 4, and then I folded the 2 outsides in. I mean, I love these papers. I'm still in love. I know a lot of people are over the Tim Holtz now. I have to admit I was late to the party, so yeah, I will be one day, I'm sure. But and I don't use them too much because I know they're expensive, and I know people like to, you know, see something different. Everybody knows what Tim Holtz is now, don't they? But sometimes I just love to use them. So no excuses needed, is there, for, you know, using things you love. I don't know how that ended up so crinkly, but yeah, so that's my booklet. Let's do them all. I'm doing a mass make. Who knew? I'm not going to trim anymore. Resist the trimming, Denise. Yeah, I love these. Absolutely love them. These pages. Sorry if I'm gushing. And they just look so much nicer, don't they, like this, than they did in the pad, in that great big, you know, 12 by 12 page, or 30 by 30. Or is it 29 centimetres by 29 or something like that? Don't think they are actually 12 by 12 anymore, are they? Okay, lovely. And then I rounded the inside corners because I do like that. Yeah, they'd be lovely just to make us journal, you know, journal on them themselves. So you could just pop that once we've made it. You could just pop that in on its own as a journal insert. There's lots of lovely journaling space there. On there. But I'm just going to add some. I've got these journal cards, which are also Tim Holtz, but you know, I bought them like this. But you could literally just cut your Tim Holtz papers, or any other. There are more than one type of scrap paper. You know, any of your scrapbooking papers, or your collaged papers, or your digitals. You know, you could do this with them. Cut them up, them up and, you know, round the corners or not, and then you know, you'll have a pack of those as well. You don't have to go out and have Tim Holtz. Oh no, we're mass making, so do all the edges. So yeah, it shouldn't be too long a video, this one, so I'm hoping it will upload quick, and then you'll be able to get your second one for today. But I didn't mean to do that. Let's do it on that one then. Was you watching me? As I finished, I thought that was very thick to cut. You could also make them fancy like that. That's the one that wanted doing, isn't it? I prefer them square, but that's okay. Don't dislike that. Should I do those two as well? Let's do them all. Should I? No, I'm not going to. Did I do that one? No. Right, concentrate on what you're doing, Denise. Yeah, so it's a beautiful sunshiny day here today. I saw my first bee this morning of the spring. It was a big one as well. I don't think it was a bumblebee. They are really big, aren't they? But I think it was just an ordinary bee, but it was quite big. Now, what I want is my divots to be equal. Where's the one I've made? Here. I don't mind where they are, whether they're, you know, halfway down or not on centre or whatever, but I want them to be opposite each other. I thought, unless you'd go completely, you know, one at the top and one at the bottom, that would be good too. So I've opened it up and put those two together so that I get them. Oh, that's the cat crying. You're probably wondering who I'm talking to. You have to wait a minute. Been sat fast asleep on the bed all morning, but he's heard me talking, so never mind. I'm not going to be too long. Oh dear. And if I let him in, I've got no chance of crafting. He'll be all over the table. Did the corners on that one. He's probably telling me it's lunchtime. It's actually well gone lunchtime, but I've been downstairs quite a few times and he's not bothered to follow me. He's stayed on the bed, so I think it is the fact that I'm talking. He wants to know what's going on in here. I don't think he's heard me filming for ages. He's been downstairs when I filmed. They're lovely, aren't they? Love them. Oh, they're the same. How did that happen? I must have pulled two pages out the same. I did, look, I just folded that one inside out. I thought I'd got two different pages. What a noodle. Anyhow, he really is screaming. I'll have to go sort him out. You won't even know I'm gone. Right, he's gone. As soon as he's used to me opening the door and chasing him out, because I opened the door and he ran it like greased lightning, bolted straight past me under the bed. But I just ignored him and went downstairs and rattled the biscuits, and yeah, he trotted down after me. So, and now he's decided, he's had a look out the window, he's decided it's sunny, so he's out in the greenhouse. So hooray, I'll get a bit of peace for a little while. Right, so I just grabbed 4 labels as well. I thought they'd be nice with a label on the front before I turn the camera on again. So I was showing you these, I think, wasn't I, when he started? Or rather, I was looking to put them inside. I wonder if I should turn that one inside out as well. And then I have got 4 kind of different ones, haven't I? Does that make sense? Oh, and that's the one that I did all 4 corners rounded. Okay, so they all look different now, even though they're not. So let me just grab, I was thinking 2 of these in each. Start with one. Start with your double rounded one. So there's a lot going on in here. So I'm thinking these could be nice for journaling on, as well as the bits of pieces that are going in them. So let's try and find one probably that can be written on there. Look, that's nice, isn't it? No, it doesn't really go. Okay, bear with me, that's nice. Now these, I'm going to start and say these are too nice to put on here now. They might be nice just tucked in. Let's have a look in the scraps. I was going to tuck scraps in, but let's have a look if I've got anything I couldn't. These are, yeah, these are card. These are Victoria Design. Well, they're not card, but they're thick enough to be. So just like I was saying, I could make those. I can. Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you all right? Did I hurt you? Okay, so you're going to be the perfect width. What are you? Ever so slightly over 6 inches. So if we go with 3. And I'll do the same on that one. Oops. No, it's... Oh, and I want them in half as well, don't I? I want them more than in half, so... Let's see if I can get 3 out then. So they are... No, they're 8. Let's go... Well, I could if I went 2.5. I know. Oh, you probably ain't got a clue what I'm doing. 6.5 centimetres. Let me just try that now. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay. 6.5. Oops, 6.5. And 1 more. Actually, these are nice with the dark on the edge, aren't they? Actually, I want more than 1 more, don't I? I've got 4 of them to make, so I should have enough here for a couple of them. Why are you not very straight? Because you're the end I've just cut. Who knows? But we're not going to stress about it. It's just a scrappy happy make. Yeah, so my idea was to just put a tuck either side here. Like that. And let's use one that hasn't. And maybe like that. See, that's why I didn't want to round those edges there. Maybe I'll have to round these as well. So that's it, they'll go into the edge. Oh, there's always a way. This one. I've probably completely confused you now, so let me just get one stuck down and then... Yeah, you're probably better with the journaling space on the outside, actually. Because well, I suppose you can journal on those 2, but these 2 are going to be difficult to journal on, aren't they? Okay, let's do them all for mass making. Do them all like that first. I'm just wondering if I've got anything else other than that paper. That's quite thick. Just to see the difference. Right, what did we say? Were we 3.5 that way, weren't we? Or 3? 3, I think. And 2.5. I'm going to go with 7 centimetres. Try another one with this. So I need 2 pieces, don't I, for each one. So we'll stop there. Which which one will you go in nice? Yep, you're fine in there. So I've done that a long way. The writing's going the other way, but I'm not bothered. Let's have it like that. Okay. Yeah, it's not as thick as the Tim Holtz paper, but it is thick enough for a tuck in here. It's well protected in here as well. Yeah, so I've seen my first bee. Like I say, I haven't seen any butterflies yet, I don't think. We normally have quite a few around the... Yes. Did I cut that one? The greenhouse. I've got me... Did I tell you I've got my tomato plants in? We just bought 3 to start with. We've got an extra deep tomato grow bag. So I'm hoping to... you know, preserve some. So I've bought ones that have got more flesh and less juice in them. In theory, I'll let you know how that goes. You know, make my own tomato sauce for cooking and what have you. I like that. These would be nice with labels on here as well, actually, won't they? Yeah. Oh, you see, once you start decorating, there's no end. I just haven't got room to put anything. I've got stuff literally everywhere, and I mean everywhere. I don't know why I can't just do one job and then put it away and do another, but I have to have 7 things on the go at once. Just who I am. See, that's lovely journaling in there, isn't it? Oh. Still, we're doing what we're doing. Don't go off piste now, Denise. I should have really had a look in my other scrap box. Can I reach you? Oh. Yeah, I've moved stuff around as well, which doesn't help. Up. Yeah, this is more the card type. More Tim Holtz in there, look. I did use most of it, if you remember, but I need 2 pieces the same. That one might be a nice piece. Oh, I thought that was bigger. I thought you were bigger than that. Nope. That's obviously why I didn't get that one out. This one will be nice. Which side do we like? I don't even know what size it is. Let's have a look. So I did answer a few. Well, I say a few. I answered quite a lot, but a few compared to how many I've got to do. I'm just squaring that up, trying to. Of my comments, and 1 or 2 when they were just quick comments or thumbs up or whatever, 5.5. I've just you know, done a smiley face and a thumbs up back, so I'm slowly getting on with them. I start and then there's always something that, no, I don't want you that way. That way. No, definitely like it that way. And I'm thinking, you know, if I'm going to put a label on these, because they look a bit boring, don't they? But they won't with a label on. Or some other kind of, yeah, that's not very straight if you ask me, but we'll go with it. Yeah, some other kind of embellishment. Yeah, I like them smaller because you can see more of the what's going on behind the Tim Holtz papers. Is that 3? That's 3. I've still got these that are cut up, so let's use these up rather than have these little squares sitting in my... I do like that one with the dark on it. Yep. I started to get fussy then, and I thought, no. Rein yourself in. There we go. strips. Yeah, I suppose if you can't see the creases, you can always ink as well down the crease so that it's a bit more obvious for you putting your tuck in. And you could put side pockets in. You could put a notebook in the middle, actually, that would be nice. Or, you know, just a couple of pages, just to make it a you know, a small journaling piece. That's it. So I've got all 4 of them with pockets in. So all I wanted to do then really was, I'm going to put these away and save them for another day. Let's get these tickets out. Got some more. I've got lots of them. They're not tickets though, are they? What are they? They're labels, that's what they are. And yeah, so I'm just going to put a few bits of scrap. So let's get the scrap box. Let's get the little bits out on here and get rid of that big box. That would save me a lot of hats. I've got a bit of room to move now. Yeah, let's just do one at a time now. Scraps. So just get the whole thing out on the... Go on, do it, Denise. That's it. That's it. Now we can play. So let's have a label on the front. I'm just going to go plain with this one. I do want some ink though, if there's any on my dobber. There we go. I've had a shopping delivered today. I haven't done that for a long time, but Neil's at work for a few days and we were just running out of little bits. Butter, cat food as always, things like that. So I'll have to keep my eye out for that coming. So yeah, I think that's good for journaling. Now I'm just wondering if, because I love to stick things on, you know, I might want, you know, something that says journal or notes or some such thing on there. I will to sort these out one of these fine days. Inspire, discover, that's a nice one on that. I'm going to have that on there, just like it. I don't very often choose the you know, plain white ones with just the black writing, but that I like. Okay, so I'm just going to put it on the one. And then, yeah, I was thinking a couple of labels would be nice on here. Got some darker ones here from one of Tanya's kits. Are they Tanya's? Yeah, I think it was Tanya's. Looks like it might be the Meadows or... Oh. No, let's go with that one. The Gentleman kit. Let's do the jaunty angle. Now you could always clip these on, couldn't you? So whoever gets the journal could use them somewhere else, but or the Happy Mail if that's what it is. Right, I'm just going to go. Oh, you need inking. It's been cut a bit close there. Never mind. I'm going to go straight up with that one just to mix the changes up. So yeah, journal there and there, and then just little bits. So this is where we're coming to using my scraps. I mean, that's a gorgeous piece of writing a note on, isn't it? You want some coloured pieces as well. This is from Tanya's latest kit that I've used. One of the garden kits, Garden Gate. Yeah, that's pretty. This is from the Island book, and that's a nice piece of scrap, isn't it, that somebody would like. I don't know why I'm going through. I could just pick anything off the top because they're all lovely. That lady, look, I think she might be a little bit too big, but oops, let's tear her off there. She's from, yeah, you know, don't you? Who's she from? Tina, at Shabby Dabby Doodah, one of her digitals. Now book page would be, a piece of book page would be nice in here, wouldn't it? Something tall now, something tall. It's another lovely piece of coffee dyed. Yeah, let's go with that then. Don't want too much in it, because if it's going in a journal, didn't take enough off there, Denise. You don't want it to, or I don't want it to, oops, be too fat. So just, what, 3 pieces in each, so I want one more in here. I've got this lovely vellum, but disappears. Ooh. So this is a piece of William Morris, and it kind of goes with all those colours, doesn't it? And it's from the calendar, so it's a little bit shiny. Lovely. Now, are they going to stay shut? This might be an excellent place to use. Oh, crikey, where are they? I had a feeling you wouldn't be in there. I was going to say my rusty paper clips, because I've just rehomed them somewhere so that they were easier to get at. Brilliant job, Denise. Brilliant job. Oh well. Oh, I can't leave that in front of the camera because it'll do it with this. Yeah, so if they get quite fat, they're going to need something closing them, aren't they? Could go with a label on the back as well. I'll have to rein myself in, like I say. Okay. 1. So it's easy now, just fill in and put in pretties on them. So a label. Right, that's quite a nice front. So maybe we'll just have a pretty down the bottom. What colours have I got going on? Greens. I don't want too many greens, but oh, that's a nice big one. Too big. Oh, lovely. So this is from another one of Tanya's kits. This is from Meadows. What is it? It's not called Meadows. Memory of the Meadows, that's it. Lovely. So, you know, there's plenty of space for writing on that. Didn't do anything in there, did I? No. Oh, I did. I put a little word up there, so let's do that. There, or maybe there. No, there, because you can journal on this one, can't you? What did I do with them? Take time. That's a good one. Come on, show your face. Oh, adventures. Let's have some adventures. Where is my little scissors gone? They're hidden in... I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, I don't like you on there. Let's have you on there. I quite like the... Not quite straight, but I like the corners cut. Adventures. Oh, that sunshine is absolutely beautiful. I am supposed to be resting when I've done this. Well, I will be resting when I've done this. But, yeah, I think I might just strip my bed first and get it in, because I love the sheets on the line when it's sunny. Yeah, that was it. A couple of labels perhaps on there, and I might go for some plainer ones. Sorry, all you could see was my arm there. Did I follow those out somewhere? Oh yeah, but it's bigger. There. They're kind of a matching pair, but not, aren't they? Yes, I'll go with those. I'm going to go right in the middle with this one. Just because. Yeah, and I'm not inking and it's not bothering me. Hope it's not bothering you. If you're an inker. That's nice, like that. Okay, let's fill it and not mess about too much. You're too big, but I do quite fancy a piece of black paper in there. So, yeah, lovely. Lovely teapot. Oh, that's a nice double whammy. That's another pretty piece. Oh, this is vellum. Will you all go in? That's a shame. I'll just trim you a little. Make a nice belly band or a pocket top, that. And I've got some embossed paper. Now, it might make it a bit thick, but it's nice on top of there. What did I say? 3 on each side. I'm liking this as well, so just for its brightness. Oh yes, pop of colour there. That's it, 3 pieces. I mean, you can really go to town on it, can't you? Do you have a little gold one on this one? Yep. If I find my rusty one, I'll put one on. 2. Okay. Speed it up, Denise. I just need a label. Do we want a dark one? I know you can all see labels you'd choose. You'd be like, choose this one, I would be. Ooh, a dark green one, look. Like that. Another one of Tanya's, I like it down here. From one of the older kits, because I've had them a little while. Unless it was from a freebies, I can't remember. And yeah, I'm gonna go plain ones in here, even though it's plainish. I just want some similar. No, that one then. Might want these little ones on as well. I do like a double label. I wonder how long I've been, because I've got to join the films now because of Mr. Simba. I'll let him off, seeing as he's such a cutie pie. Such a cuddle puss he is. And we're going away for a weekend soon, and at the end of April. Yeah, it'll be his second time in kennels, and he really did not like the first one. But I found a much better one, I hope, this time. So, just some papers then. You really can just grab whatever's on the top. That's nice. They're all nice. That's why they're here. Why would you have papers that aren't nice? Ooh. Will they fit? No. I could just fold it over and leave it folded over, but it will just, you know, create bulk, which I don't want. Right, let's have some more coffee dyed bits. Oh, another piece of that. That was lovely. 2 embossed book page. Too big. Right, where's those? I said I wasn't going to use them, but it's just going to give it a little bit of something pretty. That's it. Ooh. And again, you're going to be too big. But I like all the colours, so let's see if I can leave them. Trim both sides. Nice little bookmark. What's stopping you going in there? Something. Okay, that's 3 nice pieces on there. So I am using quite a few scraps up, even though I'm only doing it 3 at a time. I want to poke out the side, little rose, look, and then we'll have a teeny tiny, seeing as that one doesn't count. Oh, gorgeous. You could have little belly bands there with more hanging down, little writing pads. What have we got going on here? Let's use this star one. Is that supposed to be on the front, do you think? That's nice. Where's the other one gone? There it is. Oh, I just spotted something I rather like there. Will you go on the front somewhere? No, you don't go at all. Not at all. You haven't gone deaf. I'm just taking a breath. Oh, that's it. Just going to put a little bit of pink around it, ink-wise, just because. There's a very faded pink dress there on that lady on the front cover. Now, because because I love all this. I'm going to put it down here. And it's going to be nice for writing on. I might want one of those little ones again like I had. I just liked it. With the number on. Although I've got numbers there. Is there something with a floral? Yep. Floral material, fabric. Doesn't have to be floral flowers. That's it. Just gives it a bit of something. Much prefer that. And oh, did I put a word in that one? No. I'm going to not put one in though. One of these darker tickets maybe. That's nice. Let's have that. You could still, oh, I like it on there. Kind of frames it. You can still write on this even though it's got a darker background, this ticket. You know, as a label or some such. Okay. Quite liked those on the other one. Very different though, aren't they? Oh, I forgot that. That again. Quite like those two. The plate number and the... Let's go for a big one. Whoopsie. That's a needle from sewing in the miniature notebook junk journal things I've just put on Etsy. I created 4. I've only sewn and filled 3, so I've got, you know, all the gubbins from the 4th one sitting around. That's what I mean about I get fed up after a while and do something else. But that's what keeps me interested. I mean, it's been, as you know, 3+ years now, so I'm going to put them both on straight. And I'm surprised because I do get, you know, bored of things and fed up with things quite easily. I'll go and go and go, and then I just suddenly decide, no, I've had enough of that now. Let's have some lovely coffee dyed pieces in here. A piece of that. And, oh, you're nice. I really don't want to make that any smaller. Yeah, you can hang out the top a little bit. And then there's this one that says Blooming Lovely. No. Got another little bit of a clock page there. I always get picky out with my last one. There's this lovely piece. I took some bits out of, look. Oops. Let's square it up and then see. Make it into more usable pieces. I've got 3 in there now, but it's quite dull and boring, isn't it? So that will make a nice bright background. I'm going to take the edge off that. I don't mind the white top. Yep, lovely. Okay. And dig a bit deeper, Denise. What have you got going on down? Oh, the rabbit, haven't I? I've got a little piece of one rabbit going in. And some book page with pattern on, yes. Just to keep it interesting. Oh, and we've got pattern here as well. Okay, we'll call that. I'm going to put that tiny scrap in. May or may not get used, but it might as well go in somewhere. Yeah, done. Okay, so excuse the mess. I know you like the mess. A lot of you like to see the mess. I don't know why I'm excusing it. Excuse me, I'm ready for a cuppa. Right, well, I started out to have a really quick, simple make, which they were, but gosh, they're fun to embellish. You know, I've done it really quickly, but you could have little bits hanging off here. You could have bits of material attached to them. Yeah, lovely little happy mail or journal insert. I'm going to call them a journal insert, I think, because happy mail puts people off sometimes because not everybody sends it. Okay, hope you enjoyed watching me make those. I definitely enjoyed making them, and you may or may not see a video up later, but hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.